there. Today we're going to make something called mock lasagna, which actually when kids were growing up, we just called it poor man's lasagna. And it is like an entire family favorite. You know, we love it, kids love it, in-laws love it, everybody. When you need a lot of food for a lot of people, it's a little money. Today we're just gonna make enough for Randy and I, so I'm like really shrinking this recipe. So let's get started. Everything you need is right here. This is so easy, y'all. You need 1 cup of cooked macaroni, so obviously we're gonna cook that. You'll need some tomato sauce or some pasta sauce, either one. I'm using a cheap pasta sauce, but you use whatever you like, as long as it's about that size can. A pound of sausage, or you can use hamburger, or you could use a pound of ground chicken. It's really up to you. 1.5 cups of American cheese, white American cheese, and 1.5 cups of cottage cheese. Need 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of basil. Oh, we're backwards. That's basil, that's pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt. And cost-wise, okay, now this is probably enough to feed 4. You could probably easily feed 4. This is enough for Randy and I for tonight and lunch tomorrow. A cup of pasta is, if you bought the box of pasta for $1, you're looking at 50 cents. Okay, so that's 50 cents. I bought the sausage on sale, 3 for $10, so that's $3.30. So now we're up to $3.80. There's $1 for the can of sauce, that's $4.80. Cheese, that's a cup and a half of cheese. 2-cup pack is like $1.80 to $2 a pack now. So that's about 70. Well, no, that's probably about $1.25. We'll call it $1.25. We'll be generous. And that's probably $1.25 worth of cottage cheese. So that's $2.50, $3.50, $4, $5, $6, $7, $33. So you're looking at $7.33 for 4 people, because I wouldn't even count these few little, what do you got, 10 cents in that, you know, if you're lucky. So under $8, 4 people, that's $2 a piece for a wonderful, wonderful meal. And this is a real time saver. We're gonna do it at the same time. I'm gonna start this eye on high, and I'm gonna start this eye on medium. Medium. We're gonna let this pan get hot. We're gonna put some water in this one, and we're gonna drop quart and a half of water. Like that. All right, and y'all know I gotta salt my pasta. Have to do it. So I'm probably putting 2-3 good teaspoons of salt in there. And we're gonna get that lid put on there and let that water come up to a boil. My pan's not quite hot yet, so give it just a minute. Okay, my pan's good and hot now. So I'm gonna grab this sausage and drop it in that pan. Hear that little sizzle? That means my pan was hot enough. And then we're just gonna break that up so it'll start cooking. You can make this as fancy as you want. You can absolutely, this is just a base. You can add onions to it. You can add bell peppers to it, mushrooms. I mean, the sky's the limit. But to hold your budget down and it still be really good, this is all you need. I mean, it's truly all you need. And I have made this small like Ferendy and I have made it in restaurant pans. I mean, you just multiply and multiply and multiply till you get what you think you need to feed how many ever. And you absolutely see how much it costs. It's not undoable, and you know, it's really enjoyable. You know, you can serve it with a salad. We're just going to have applesauce because I have leftover applesauce. So I'm just going to heat some applesauce back up, and that's our side. Serve it with French bread. Just sky's the limit. But keeping it simple this day and time is really the way to go. All right, my sausage is all brown now. So I'm going to take my seasoning and we're just going to drop those in there just like that. 1, 2, 3, easy for me. I love easy, y'all. Now we're going to take our tomato sauce or pasta sauce, whichever one you have. They'll both work just fine. Get that mixed up. Okay, we're going to give that a really good stir. And then we're just going to turn it down to low and let it simmer with a lid on it till my pasta's done. Okay, I'm boiling. So let's get that pasta in there. Give it a little stir. And no, I didn't need to grab something else to stir that with. Why mess up something? It's not going to hurt. Go ahead and give that a good stir. Make sure we're not going to stick. Put that lid back on. Just kind of askew. Don't put it all the way down or you'll boil over. Just leave it like that and it'll come back up to a boil. Okay. My handy dandy cameraman emptied it. Emptied the water out. It is al dente, which means just done. We don't want to overcook that pasta because we're still going in the oven. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn my pasta sauce off. Just give it a little stir and get our casserole dish ready to go in the oven. Okay, and what I'm going to do, if you don't like this stuff, I have no great love for this stuff. You can use butter, but it's just so much easier to spray. And I just go around the pan and I got it standing up so that I don't overspray and spray it out all over the place. I can keep it in the pan. And then we're just going to start layering this pan. We're going to start with a little bit of meat sauce. And then we're going to add about half of our macaroni. And half the cheese. Let's start with this cheese first. This is cottage cheese. You need 1.5 cups of that. So we're going to put about 2/3 of a cup on the bottom. And we're going to add some more sauce. And we're just going to give that a good cover, just like that. Now we're going to put about half that cheese. The white cheddar cheese, and there was originally 1.5 cups, so we're going to put about 3/4 cup. We're going to go back to our macaroni, get the rest of that in there. Going to put some more cottage cheese. Don't be too worried about, it laying out. That's good. You're going to pour the rest of this the rest of your meat sauce over the top. rest of your white cheddar on top of that. Then you're going to put it in a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. Make sure all your cheese is melted. All right, here we go. Now, I'm using a toaster oven. Obviously, you probably have an oven, but I don't have one out here. And so what I'll do is if I see that my cheese on top is getting too brown, I'll just put the casserole lid on there. But for now, I'm going to put it in there just like it is. And it should be done in 30 minutes. Time's up. Look at that. All that's left is to serve it up. And you could wait a few minutes and it'll get a little harder, but we can't wait. It's dinner time. Dinner on a dime, under an hour.
Okay. All right, guys.
You can use a fork, but you get more in the spoon.
I got to tell you about this now. This has been in our family decades. You know, Tammy and I, another month and a half, 36 years.
Yeah.
When we first got together and we was trying to feed all them kids, we was trying to figure out how to do it. And Tammy came up, well, she probably already knew, but she would make this poor man's lasagna. We couldn't afford to make real lasagna.
I didn't have the time either.
In the oven. And the time. Yeah, so she'd come home and she'd throw this together in less than an hour. We was feeding 5 kids. So, yeah, there's a lot of history, behind this dish.
That one and goulash.
Yeah, goulash is a big one.
Yeah, that one and goulash and fried chicken. Anything I could do quick is their favorite.
But this is an extremely hearty and filling and belly-warming dish.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is. Didn't nobody leave the table hungry. They could eat that, and I'd fix some French garlic toast or give them a little salad or green beans. I mean, whatever I had, that's what they got. And they loved it.
So anyway, I'm going to retire with my poor man's lasagna. I don't know what she called it earlier.
Well, the original recipe called it mock lasagna. Because that was back in the 70s, and I guess that was a word back then. I don't know. I just always called it poor man's lasagna because we was poor, but it tasted good enough to be lasagna. We could get away with it.
I think that's why she called it poor man's lasagna. Because we were poor.
We were poor.
Yeah, we're poor now.
Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.